Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode. It's a mental work week for me, so this is going to have to be another 2-game episode with newly promoted Stoke City up first of all. Feels very weird saying that because they've been a Premier League established side for such a long time now. But Ross Barkley, it's been a good couple of games for him, reminded us of exactly what he is capable of in the last game of the last episode, and has probably earned himself a spot in the starting 11 today. But this is an interesting email. Sergio Roberto, not happy with his lack of game time, wants to be transfer listed, which is something we're going to have to consider in January, perhaps moving him on to keep the morale of the side and himself obviously very high. We've got some training to do. If there's any overall improvements, I will of course let you know, but for now let's jump forward and take on Stoke City and see if we can keep our good run of form going. Hazard warming up by himself. Billy no mates. Where's the rest of his team? I've never seen that cutscene before. So here's our starting 11, sticking with a strong back four. We're going with a 4-2-3-1 formation today. Kovacic and Kante going to be the two holding players. Bailey, the informed Barkley and Hazard going to play behind Mbappe, who seems to be very effective playing as a striker. There are some familiar names in this Stoke lineup. Ryan Shawcross ever present for them. Eric Peters as well. Jack Butland in goal with Cameron. Etebo and Hector in midfield. They've got Thomas Ince, Wesley and Choupo-Moting playing as a front three. I don't know if you saw his name on the bench there for Stoke, but our old pal, Danny Drinkwater. Bit of a fall from grace for him, isn't it? Playing a squad like Chelsea. He didn't really get in. We sold him almost immediately, but he went to Stoke and he can't get in the team. I can't remember if that's who we sold him to or whether he's moved again. I'm pretty sure it was Stoke that come in for him. He can't break into their side. Must be very disappointed with that, Danny. He was on the cusp of an England call-up at one point. Here's Kovacic going at the other end. Barkley again, good block. Kovacic to pick the loose ball up. Got into a good habit of scoring early goals in the league. I think previously we've been conceding early, but Mbappe tries to bend one like he has done, like he did at West Ham, into that far corner, but Jack Butland wasn't going to be beaten this early in the game. Stoke coming forward now. Quite nice to have them back in the Prem, isn't it? One of my very first games that I went to as a young lad was Chelsea versus Stoke in 1995, I think it was. Stoke at that time were in Division 2 or 3, and we'd just signed their star striker, Mark Steen, who was making his Chelsea debut. It was like a Wednesday night in the FA Cup. I was only 5. Stoke actually beat Chelsea. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus Alonso. I'll continue my story now. Stoke actually beat Chelsea 1-0 in that game, and it was one of the best games in Stoke City history. If any Stoke fans are watching, I'm sure you'll remember or at least heard stories about that game. I was so gutted, I cried and was like, I'm going to be a Stoke fan. Obviously, can't change teams, can you? Struggling a little bit in the opening half hour here. Stoke seem very compact, very well organised, which is typically what you get from a Stoke team. They're also very physical. They just keep playing the ball very direct and have made it through. Pete has got defenders to do. Choupo-Moting could be in here. Cutting back. Oh, well played. Well played. I don't think he is at Stoke anymore. Did he go on loan to PSG or have I completely made that up? I think I'm losing my mind. Kovacic chips it over the top looking for Leon Bailey. The players arriving in the middle. Bailey, was he fouled? No, volley from Kovacic. Good save, Butland. That come out of nowhere. And it's headed and cleared away. This is much better from Chelsea here, from us. That's what you expect. Here's Aspi. Any real options? Anyone trying for the ball? Not really. Wow. Tell you what, Kante will win that back. 50-50, yeah, and go low. Dive into that tackle. Referee's actually given a corner there. Surely that was a goal kick. If anything comes from this, Stoke will be fuming. And they rely on their number 1, Jack Butland, to keep that out. Not even sure if he wears the number 1 shirt. I think he might wear number 13 or something, but you know what I mean. Number 1 goalkeeper. Here's Alonso, bringing it forward. Touches it inside to N'Golo. Mbappe makes a run. Mbappe's been found. Skips away from the challenge and should have hit it. Tried to get a better angle on the shot, but the defender, that sort of gave the defender enough time to get the tackle in. We're still coming forward though. Barkley, Alonso, Kovacic. We're approaching half time. Here's N'Golo Kante. Chance to hit it. Cuts inside. Oh, nice back heel. Leon Bailey will hit it. Always rising. First half stoppage time. Go and win that back. Well played. The runner is Bailey. Take the ball in your stride. Berber spin. Cut inside. He's got players arriving. And Mbappe helps it on one more. Ross Barkley. No words. Half time. Got a real habit of drawing games we have, which is not ideal. Chucking 2 points away. Yes, the West Ham game kind of felt a bit like a victory because we equalised so late, but the reality is it's 2 points dropped, and for Chelsea in games like this it's not good enough. Not good enough at all. Rudiger's got to win that. He hasn't. Stoke come forward. Shot comes in. Kepa beats the ball away. Corner to Stoke, driven in towards a penalty spot. Oh my God, Kepa got nowhere near it and was very nearly conceding. Again, Stoke come forward. They've got well and truly on top in this game now. What a block. It's either a block from Rudiger or a great save from Kepa. Let's have a look at the replay. It's a block from Rudiger, clearly. Going to make a double change. Kovacic and Barkley off. Wilfried Zaha coming on, and Loftus-Cheek after an impressive hat-trick last night, albeit against Bate Borisov, but he still scored 3. It's impressive, any stretch of the imagination. First Chelsea hat-trick in Europe since Didier Drogba in 2006. Stoke have a throw-in down in this corner. Worked it into the back stick. A bit of a mismatch, but Aspi done really well. Now, chance for Bailey into Wilfried Zaha, who's just come on. Mbappe makes a run. Is Mbappe onside? No, flag's gone up. Win that. Yes, N'Golo. Here is Mbappe. Little back heel to Wilfried Zaha. Fresh legs. Been in and out of the team this year. Was very, very much a key fixture in the side last year. He plays it through. Mbappe's touch. Too heavy. What an opportunity. We're approaching the final 20 minutes and it's still 0-0. And let's be honest, we've been inferior in most areas of the pitch today to the Stoke side. They're winning all the 50-50s, the second balls. They've had the best chances. Might have another one here from a corner. 20 minutes to go. They're making changes. They're crowding Kepa. There's one player crowding Kepa. Outswinger. Headed away by Rudiger. Well dealt with. And a good turn from Zaha. Pace. Has he got the pace to get away? He needs to kind of cut back. He's done brilliantly here, Wilfried Zaha. Dispossessed. Come on, N'Golo. A late winner would be nice. Here is Loftus-Cheek. Fresh legs, of course. Got Bailey to his right. Bailey. Lots of options. Hazard at the back stick, completely unmarked. Eden Hazard! Why has he tried to score with his chest? This is better. We're ramping up the pressure. I think Stoke have gone defensive as well. They'd obviously be happy to take a point away from this fixture. We want all 3. We might end up with none because they're on the front foot here. Aspi with some defending to do. I think he's got the pace. Rudiger clears away. Loftus-Cheek. Zaha. Inside to Kante. Oh, the touch is minging. Hazard will get there. Zaha. Mbappe. Zaha ahead of him, making a run now. Pass is blocked. Oh, what an interception that was. Had to make that, otherwise we were in. Deep into stoppage time. There's going to be one last chance. I think it's going to be for Stoke. Try and find a winner here. Play the ball out wide. Defending to be done. They were in. They were kind of getting space down the left, but the ref brought the game to a close. It's a very, very disappointing that the fans absolutely fuming. 0-0 draw at home to Stoke City. Transfer offers come in. We're not in the window, but Ampadu has caught the attention of Ghent. Now, not happening, not going anywhere. Don't care whether it's a good deal, bad deal. He is not leaving the club at this point. Huge, huge potential. Training really well. Plays in the Europa League sometimes. One for the future. Straight back into Premier League action then, as we travel to Goodison Park against an Everton side that have already beaten us once this season, knocking us out of the EFL Cup. And Goodison Park is a ground that Chelsea have struggled at over the years. Now, we're going to a formation that we used to play a lot in this series, a 4-3-2-1. Jorginho, Kante and Barkley are going to be the midfield 3. As starts for Kennedy and Harry Maguire, Mbappe and Hazard supporting Mauro Icardi, who comes back in. Kante. Right, we need a win here, really. I think it should be, if we draw this game, we have 4th consecutive Premier League draw. Or even whether we draw the game or not, it'd be 4 games without a win. Totally unacceptable for a team defending their title. We need to go out there, we need to show more desire to win games, be more creative, create more chances, and ultimately score more goals. Might have the opportunity to do that here with Icardi. Things like that. The final ball wasn't good, but Icardi could find Hazard. Touch, he's a little wide, but he hits it anyway. Jordan Pickford bats the ball away. Jorginho into the feet of Mauro Icardi, who lays the ball off. Kante looks up. Bit of a strange ball, but Aspi will get there. Aspi cuts back. There's people in the box. Hazard arriving. It's headed away. Mbappe lays it off. Volley comes in. And that's blocked as well and cleared by Everton. But we started on the front foot. It's a lot more positive than the last game against Stoke, where we really struggled to sort of get any attacks going. Could score here with Mbappe. He's hit the post. And Icardi fires wide. Brilliant. Fantastic. How has he missed that? Honestly. Mbappe unlucky. Icardi, that's just disgusting. Ball's played inside. Everton with a chance to attack us here. It's nice football from Everton as well. Fast flowing link-up play. Shot comes in. Good block, actually. Good defensive work from Kennedy. Corner to the Toffees. Kind of headed away by Barkley on his former ground, of course. And Kante. But work back into the box. Michael Keane is the man who ends up having the shot. It's a tame one, and Kepa makes a comfortable save. In the end, Kennedy rolls the ball down the left to Hazard. Hazard cuts inside. Icardi's feet. Finds... Oh, this is nice. Mbappe could be in. He hit the woodwork earlier. Can he finish this time? What a block. Took it on his left foot. Probably shouldn't have done that. Pickford comes, makes a bit of a hash of it. He still struggled to find the net. Everton coming forward. Madden stands the ball up. Cross is blocked. Barkley helps the ball away. Here's Icardi. Hazard to his left. That's pretty much the only option right now. Finds Kante. Kante pokes it to the right. Jorginho looks for Mbappe. Ref brings play back for a free kick. Everton starting to come into this game. Our early dominance did not result in a goal. And now we're in another 50-50 battle all over the pitch. Madden plays the ball back. Ball is worked inside to Tosin. Plays it in. Great move from Everton. And another top save from Aretha Balaga. Corner. Goes deep. Headed back into the danger area. Barkley helps it half clear. It's another corner. This is incredible pressure that Everton are putting us under. But we have defended quite well. The clearances need to be better though. If we're going to clear it, we need to get a lot more distance on it. Good punch from Kepa. Icardi wins the second ball. Mbappe doesn't win the third, and Everton can come straight back at us. We're closing them down. They're working room for the shot. It's a bit of ping pong, bit of pinball in the box. Not ping pong, it's bloody table tennis. Mbappe makes a run. Could be in behind. Great first touch. Mbappe tight angle, hits it right footed. We've got a corner. End-to-end stuff, but no real quality. Hazard. Jorginho. Barkley. To Kante. Aspi making a run. Oh, Kante, that's perfect. Aspi heads the ball across. Icardi! How has he kept that out? He hasn't kept that one out. Eden Hazard, how many times has he scored rebounds or even headers in this game? Pickford must be fuming. One, that Hazard, someone as small as him, has scored a header. But two, after making such an incredible save to deny Mauro Icardi, his defenders have let him down and the away end erupts because Eden Hazard has scored yet another Premier League goal this season. That save was absolutely nuts, by the way. Absolutely nuts. I literally hit it as hard as I could. Could not score at a much better time either. Literally on the stroke of half time. That'll knock the stuffing out of Everton. But what I don't want to do is go to sleep like we have done in games. We did it at the London Stadium where we had a comfortable lead and we let West Ham get back into it. If Everton equalised before half time, I'll be even more cross. Go on, Mbappe. Turn your man. It's not really worked. But half time whistle comes. We've got the lead. Had to work hard for it. What are the players doing off the bench there, by the way? Did you see that little dance they were doing? Like the can-can. Kante into Icardi. Jorginho. Kante. Hazard makes a run. Eden Hazard could be in. Wants it on his right foot. Not going to have time to turn. He's just literally toe-punted it against the crossbar. Pickford could only stand, watch and hope that it didn't rocket into the back of the net. So unlucky. So close to doubling our lead. And look at the defensive work from N'Golo Kante as well. Incredible. And that tackle. Nutcase. Mauro Icardi, options left and right. Mbappe finds Kante. Kante holding it up. He just delays things. Don't know whether it's good to be patient or sometimes it breaks up the attack. But we've still got the ball. So on this occasion, we'll say it was a good thing. Kante to Mbappe. He's got runners everywhere. It looks left. Kennedy going to join the attack. Might put this back into the box first time. That was a waste. Big winner from Harry Maguire. Barkley knocks it down to Mbappe. Eager to show what he can do. He's gone past everyone. Burst of pace from Mbappe. Pickford. Corner. Maguire's up. Oh, it's just gone over. What have we got to do to get a second goal in this game? Oh, lovely turn from Hazard. Oh, he's kept the ball as well. Advantage played. Icardi. Got a runner on the left. It's Kennedy joining the attack. He's a lot faster than Alonso, but he needs some stamina. Wow. Look at the lack of stamina. That was him at full sprint. That's Barkley at full sprint as well, believe it or not. Bernard is quick though. We know that. We've got a lot of tired legs out there. Cross comes in. Kepa. Superman punch. Absolutely love it. Waiting for the ball to go out of play so changes can be made. In the meantime, Icardi puts Keane under pressure. It's actually Mustafi, not Michael Keane. It was Mustafi then who had the shot earlier on in the game, which I thought was Michael Keane because he normally wears the number 4 shirt. I'll tell you what, Everton could be in. Good save. Kepa. Man of the match so far, for sure. Brilliant game. Barkley will win that. He's giving the ball away cheaply though. Sometimes it's better just to clear it and get it out of the danger zone than to try and be cute and play football. But Barkley wins it back. Got players ahead of him. Mbappe arriving at the back stick. Oh, he done everything. He threw himself at it. Ball didn't quite have enough pace. It was a bit loopy. It's allowed the Everton defence to get back. Kennedy, I've tried to commit a cynical foul there. We're into stoppage time. We're into added time of stoppage time. Ref, blow the whistle, please. There we go. Everton 0, Chelsea 1. We had to scrap it out in the end. Did a lot to try and find the second goal, but when it didn't come, I was getting a bit worried. But at the end, we've beaten Marco Silva's side by a goal to 0. Not a vintage Chelsea performance, but good 3 points, good tough win at a ground that's difficult to play at. So at the end of this episode, due to more drop points, we are no longer top. Manchester United have got 27 points. We're level on points, but our goal difference is inferior because of the number of goals conceded, and we've scored one less than United as well. Wolves are a point behind us. Everton, who we just beat, that shows how good that win was, by the way. No wonder they put us under so much pressure, are 3 points behind us. They're in the 4th and final Champions League spot as it stands. You then got Arsenal, Liverpool, City and Spurs, who are all going to be up there in the top 6, I would say, come the end of the season. So the chasing pack is strong. Have Leicester got a win yet? Yes, they have. Everybody in the Premier League managed to get a victory. We're 13 games in now, so about 5 games away from the sort of halfway mark, 6 games away from the halfway mark. Table is starting to take shape. Credit to Man United, they remain unbeaten at this point, 13 games in, so that is impressive from Jose Mourinho's side. Everton have only conceded 8 goals, so credit to them as well for their defensive record. But that's where we're going to bring this one to a close, guys. Sorry about the only, the lack of the third game, but my schedule is just crazy. I want to make sure I can get this edited before like 1 a.m. to make sure it's up on Friday. I'm obviously recording this on Thursday night for you guys, but I want to make sure we get the daily content up. I'd rather do daily and do 2 games rather than miss a day and do 3 games in the next episode, if that makes sense. Hope you understand. I'm sure you do. Drop a like if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already as well. I'll see you in the next one, guys.